Hey, have you ever wondered if your size is enough? You're not alone. Millions of guys do. They Google it. They compare in locker rooms. They scroll through TikTok size charts and adult film stars and start second-guessing everything. But here's the truth no one's telling you. Most of what you see online is absolute fiction. Actors picked for extremes. Photos edited. Angles manipulated. And now, every dude thinks he's below average when he's actually totally normal. I'm Dr. Max, urologist and men's health expert. I've had this conversation with thousands of men, and I'm here to break it down with zero judgment, real science, and a bit of common sense. Let's talk about what really matters, not myths, not clickbait, just the facts about size, function, and what's healthy. Because here's the kicker, 95% of men who think they are too small are completely normal. The problem isn't your body, it's your expectations. Let's get specific. When we talk about penis size, we're really talking about two things, length and girth. Let's break them down. Length means the distance from the pubic bone. That's where your penis actually starts, to the tip of the glans. And here's where most guys mess up. They measure from the skin, not the bone. That adds fluff. Literally. There's fat tissue right at the base, and if you don't press through it, your number's going to look shorter than it should. Now let's talk girth. That's the thickness or circumference of the shaft. The easiest way to measure? Grab a soft measuring tape or use a string and a ruler. Wrap it around the middle of the shaft, not at the base, not near the tip, right in the middle. That's your number. Now, let's be honest. Most guys mess this up. And it's not your fault. The internet is full of bad advice. Here are the top 2 mistakes I see all the time. Mistake number 1, measuring from the skin instead of the bone. That can cost you a full inch or more just from fat pad. Mistake number 2, comparing your flaccid size to someone else's full-blown erection. That's like comparing a parked car to one doing 60 on the freeway. Totally unfair and completely misleading. If you want a real number, one that's accurate and useful, measure it right. Be honest. Don't round up. Because here's the thing, when you measure correctly, most men discover they're doing just fine. So what's the right way to measure? Let's walk through it, step by step. Because if you're gonna do this, do it right. Step 1, press the ruler to the bone, not the skin. There's a fat pad above your pubic bone, and depending on your body, that can hide up to 1 inch. So you want to press gently but firmly until the ruler hits bone. That's your real starting line. Step 2, measure it erect or fully stretched. You need a consistent state, and science backs this up. Researchers typically use either a full erection or the stretched length, and both give nearly the same results. Just don't measure it half asleep in a cold room and expect accuracy. Step 3, girth. This one's about the wraparound. Use a soft measuring tape, or even a string and a ruler. Wrap it around the middle of the shaft, not the base, not the tip. You want the thickest part right in the center. And one last thing, and it's a big one, don't cheat the numbers. Don't pull. Don't bend. Don't angle the ruler like you're trying to win a Guinness record. And for the love of sanity, stop comparing your real body to some oiled-up actor in perfect lighting. That's not average. That's a highlight reel. You're looking for truth, not trophies. So what's actually normal? Let's talk numbers, not guesses, not gossip. Researchers looked at data from over 15,000 men worldwide, real clinical studies, not Reddit polls. Here's what they found. Average erect length? Just over 5 inches to be exact, 5.1 inches or 13 centimeters. Average girth thickness? Around 4.6 inches in circumference. That's about 11.7 centimeters. Let that sink in. Not 8. Not 9. Not what you saw in that one video at 2 a.m. Just over 5 inches, and that's totally normal. So if you're somewhere in that ballpark, you're exactly where you should be. No enhancement needed. No shame required. Now, what about micropenis? Let's clear this one up. Micropenis is a real medical diagnosis. It means an erect length of less than 3 inches, and it affects less than 0.6% of men. In other words, it's rare. Way rarer than the number of guys who think they have it. Most men who worry about their size? They're nowhere close to that definition. So if you measured and you're even near average, take a breath. You're not just fine, you're functional. And in the end, that's what really matters. So what do women and doctors actually care about? Not inches, not numbers on a measuring tape. They care about confidence, how you show up, how you carry yourself. That quiet strength matters way more than size ever could. Communication, being present, attentive, connected. That's what creates great intimacy. Function, good blood flow, strong erections, and healthy hormone levels. That's what actually makes the difference in performance. Because here's the truth, penis health isn't about being the biggest guy in the room. It's about being the one who's fully there, in the moment, connected, and capable. You don't need to impress with stats. You need to show up with substance. Want to boost your performance and feel more confident? Here's where to start, and it's not just the usual advice. Stop comparing. Seriously, it's poison. Every guy does it. But it's like comparing your home workout to a Hollywood stunt double. Most of what you see online is filtered, enhanced, or flat out fake. The more you compare, the worse you feel, and that mental stress, it actually kills performance. Confidence doesn't grow from comparison. It grows from ownership. Take care of your circulation. That's what drives performance. No blood flow? No show. Your penis doesn't run on batteries, it runs on blood. Think of it like a hydraulic system. When the pipes are clean, everything works. When they're clogged, pressure drops. So, what keeps that system running? Move your body. Just getting in a brisk 20-minute walk each day can make a difference. It gets your blood flowing, not just your heart, but everywhere else too. Eat foods that fight inflammation. I'm talking about berries, leafy greens, fatty fish like salmon. These help keep your arteries flexible and open. And yes, if you're smoking or drinking too much, that's like pouring sludge into your pipes. Both shrink blood vessels and reduce flow where it counts. Here's a bonus tip most guys don't know: cold showers. Just 60 seconds under cold water can boost circulation and nitric oxide, a key molecule that helps your blood vessels open up. It's uncomfortable, sure, but surprisingly effective. The bottom line? Better blood flow means better performance, period. Keep your testosterone in check. And don't ignore the signals. Look, if your energy's tanking, your sex drives down, or you're noticing that belly creeping over your belt, that's not just getting older. That could be your testosterone quietly dialing down. And testosterone isn't just about muscles or bedroom bragging rights. It's your system's fuel for mood, motivation, metabolism, and yes, erections. Low T can leave you feeling flat, foggy, even frustrated, and a lot of guys don't realize that's what's going on. They just push through it. Or worse, blame themselves. But here's the good news. It's easy to check. One simple blood test and you've got answers. No guessing. No Googling symptoms at 2 a.m. So if something feels off, don't wait. Get it checked. You can't fix what you don't measure. Sleep isn't optional, it's hormonal. When you shortchange sleep, you shortchange testosterone. That 7 to 8 hour window? It's not just rest, it's recovery. It's when your body rebuilds, your hormones reset, and your energy gets restored. Burning the candle at both ends might look productive, but it costs you where it counts. Move daily, even a little goes a long way. You don't need to live in the gym. Just move. Walk, stretch, lift something heavy. It gets your blood pumping, clears brain fog, and keeps your metabolism firing. No movement? No circulation. No circulation? You know the rest. Hydration powers everything, literally. Your blood is mostly water. Your hormones need it. Your nerves run on it. And yes, your erections depend on it. Even mild dehydration can tank energy, focus, and function. So don't wait until you're thirsty. Water up and stay sharp, clear, and ready. And look, if you're still overthinking this, stop letting TikTok, gym rumors, or late-night Google searches mess with your head. Talk to a real doctor. Get real answers. Because peace of mind? That's power. If this helped clear the noise, hit that like button and share it with a buddy who's been stressing over nothing. Subscribe for more video about men's health. And remember, you're not a number. You're not a stat. You're more than a measurement. Stay sharp. Stay strong. I'll see you next time.